Sorry, John. I didn't want to risk it.
Y'all good?
Good take, Chris.
Great take, Chris.
There we go.
All right, 2 up on the board.
And the 76ers showing off their style as they arrived at the arena today. No shortage of fashion sense in this one. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this Saturday afternoon presentation of NBA basketball. Right here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sidelines. Look at the 76ers starting group. Paul George is out there with Big Smooth. Then there's Maxey. Then there's Embiid. And it's Grimes in at the shooting guard position. And for Vancouver, Jackson is out there with Lee. Then it's Williams. Then there's Skinny. And it's Nembhard in at the 2-guard spot. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
And the Grizzlies start out with the ball. Here's Andrews. Out to the wing. A 3-ball. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's George. Rebound by Williams. Embiid against Jackson. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Love the power finish from Jaren Jackson, pushing right through the contact.
George against Lee. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And with the reigning MVP and Joel Embiid, Richard, the Sixers feel they have a chance to contend for a title. And now they've got a new coach.
Yeah, they're close. The coaching changes this summer. The roster moves, all designed to get that little edge to put them over the top. Now, he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Here's Nembhard. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
They're finding every shot they've wanted so far. A perfect 3 of 3 to start the game.
And slam dunk by Maxey.
He's a small guy with big hops. Maxey goes up high for that finish.
Andrews passes to Jackson. Here's Lee. 3-pointer. Drills the 3-pointer.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
George looking around. Fades away. Nembhard grabs the board. Vancouver has gone 2 of 2 from 3-point range here in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. There's the steal. Here's Ryan. He's guarded by Williams.
Oh, wow. Goodness.
Man. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Vancouver shooting their first free throw of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Philadelphia with the ball. They trail by 7. They're getting their first look of the season at Vancouver in this one.
Yeah, and they got the better of this matchup both times they faced off last season. Do they still have... their number?
I don't know, but I do know that they're looking at the possible finals matchups. These are 2 of the league's most dangerous teams, no doubt.
Andrews, no good. The 76ers trail by 5. Ryan, the pass to Embiid. He with the block. It's out of bounds. They are safe. It was last touched by Lee. And the 76ers decide to take their first timeout here.
And Richard, with Joel Embiid, his combination of physical dominance and skill, it's almost unfair.
Yeah, he's a 300-pound guy with the agility of a wing. That is not fun to guard. He can bully you or beat you with finesse. There's really no weakness in his game, Greg.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. We'll take a look at the Grizzlies. They're in second, looking to take over the first spot.
And for the Grizzlies, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And that one's good. Andrew.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Williams with the block. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Andrews. He's covered by Maxey. They grab their own miss and leave with the stuff.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Now, here's George. 11 points last game. No one near Maxey as he lets it fly. Cans the shot from the wing. Maxey's got 8.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
Andrews passes to Lee. Over George. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
Williams with the block. Here's Embiid. Sent that one away, but after it touched the backboard, the refs are on it, and they call him for goaltending.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
Now the pass to Lee. Williams trying to break free. No good that time. Excellent D there from George. Ryan the pass to George. Knocked loose. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And the slam by Williams.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Now, here's George. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Timeout called the 76ers coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
Well, in that one, you could pretty much see the writing on the wall. Their performance was lackluster at best.
Yeah, I just didn't see any fire from them to want to get it back. That's just one of those games you throw away in the trash and try and forget about it.
Check out stats for Embiid. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And trying to muscle up shots against him is tough. His body type makes it supremely difficult. Just a dominant rim protector all season. Now, here's Maxey. He's coming off a 10-point game against Minnesota.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball after Paul George getting his three to go. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Ooh, those are some grown man points there by Jackson Jr.
The 76ers trail by 8. Bounce pass Maxey. Williams with the block. Embiid against Lee. Inside. Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Embiid. Over Williams. 11 feet out and he hits it.
Unfazed by that defensive pressure, Embiid uses his excellent touch on that jumper.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Maxey. And that one's good. Andrews.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense nowhere to be found.
And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Yeah, nice strong finish there. Nearly a three-point opportunity.
And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for Vancouver.
When you pile up the blocks earlier in games, it really can affect the other team. They lose confidence offensively.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
And he makes the first. Richard, some teams came into this season looking different than they did a year ago. And for teams that have added new players, is the feeling out process over?
Well, it better be, Kevin. There's a good chunk of the season already gone. You hope at this point in time you've gelled with your teammates in the preseason. By now, the chemistry, well, it should be there.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Well, it was Vancouver winning their last game against the Bulls. Pass to Ryan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Such great feel for the game and where his teammates are. Maxey letting his basketball IQ take over.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Kicks to Lee. The shot from 20 feet away. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Grimes. Still scoreless. There's the lob to Jackson. Pass to Grimes. Lee with the steal. Here's Nembhard. The Grizzlies with another miss. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, George. Maxey on the wing. Guarded by Jackson. From 12 feet out, Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got his third basket of the night.
Oh, he sees the mismatch, and he just goes to attack, keeping his jumper out of the defense's reach. Just too little.
Here's Andrews. He's coming off a 34-point game against Chicago.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Grimes. The Grizzlies making the shot. So here's one for you, RJ. Is there anyone in the league right now that reminds you of yourself as a player?
Now, if we're talking about me in my prime, and I hope these players don't get disrespected, but Jaylen Brown and Andrew Wiggins, just the way they play, some of the moves that they make, like I can see myself doing those things.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. Both good from the line that time. And Vancouver with the possession here. 8-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
And on top of probably having the better talent, they never let up. Great effort, great win.
And so here is Philadelphia. The Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Grimes. And he banks in the lane.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Andrews. 13 points in the game. And he comes up with the deuce. Skinny's got 15 points.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Okay, let's just say it. This has been an ugly quarter for him. Not quite a break a mirror ugly, but it's getting there.
Wells' shot is good.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Ryan. Grizzlies making the shot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
All the officials are all over that one.
The 76ers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
In 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Andrews. Offline with his 3. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Trailing by 10.
First 2 minutes.
Here's Kuzma. Another miss by Philadelphia.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Fires from 14. Andrews, no good.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Vancouver with the possession here. The 76ers getting the bucket. Here's Andrews. Good work there as it goes. Skinny's got 17.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
1:15 left in the first. And Kuzma has it in the corner. It's blocked.
Vancouver foul.
Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And that's his second foul committed with a lot of game left. Gotta be careful.
There's 57 seconds left here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to Oubre. Pass to Mr. Moves. 6 to shoot. ABC grabs the board.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace. Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson from deep. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Oubre for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Down low, here's Andrews. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Skinny's got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And it's Vancouver up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And when you consider how Vancouver is doing, guys, what are your thoughts?
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Can they keep up the pace? Who knows? But they're already in a great position to win this one.
The 76ers trail by 12. We've got Lee. ABC is out there with Santi Aldama. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Jerome in at the point. And that one's good. Maxey.
He was just too focused on hoop. I'm not even sure Maxey felt the defender.
And for the 76ers, we've got Tyrese Maxey. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Andre Drummond. And there's Embiid. And it's Oubre in at the 2.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Here's Maxey. After Vancouver picking up a basket just moments ago. And there it is for him.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Jerome. He's covered by Maxey. Caldwell-Pope passes to ABC. Clock at 6. The feed to Caldwell-Pope. He can't get it to go. Great D that time from Oubre. The 76ers trail by 10. Outside, Maxey. Pass to Drummond. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits. To the inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also started to get to the line at a higher rate.
Richard, you've got one of the great personalities in this game. Did humor serve you well during your playing days?
Yes, I would say it was, because most of the time I was talking more trash to my teammates than to the other team. But that's just been my personality since I was a kid.
The first free throw is good. And Caldwell-Pope drops them both. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Pass to Drummond. It's stolen by Aldama. Lets it go from the wing. Lee gets the bucket. Lee's got the lead up to 14 now for Vancouver.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him. He with the block.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Caldwell-Pope finds Lee. Over Embiid. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
76ers ball.
And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Philadelphia 76ers. On Monday, they'll go up against LeBron James and the Los Angeles Lakers. Then on Wednesday, they'll start out on the road to play the Pelicans in New Orleans.
And for the matchup with the Celtics, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George is one of the game's premier two-way wings. He says, I believe in my talent and what I can do, but I feel my job is to make everybody better. That's what I try to do when I'm on the floor. Just make the game easy for everybody. Whether it's creating or just being aggressive, and making reads off of that. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David lets the game come to him. Well said by him. Thank you. Timeout called the 76ers.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
In the early season. Look at Philadelphia. Off to a great start this season, currently in second.
And right now for the 76ers, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
And Vancouver with the possession here. After the miss from Joel Embiid. Bucket is good.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well. Executing their game plan perfectly.
Lee with the block.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the pass to Jerome. Releases. They get it back. And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for the 76ers. Pass to Embiid. Shoots over Aldama. Embiid, no good.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
In a major drought, need to find some sort of momentum.
Now here's Lee to the wing right side. Here's Jerome. Second shot opportunity, and the layup by Lee. Lee's got 18 points.
There he is, beasting on the glass, converting the opportunity, trying to put this game away.
Always giving max effort on the glass, taking everything they'll give him.
Here's Kuzma. Still yet to score. Here's Oubre. And that time, also a missed shot.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Lee. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Lee's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Maxey against Lee. Lee with the block. Here's Caldwell Pope. Oubre pulls it in.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Dishes it to Embiid. And good that time. And that's now 6 points for Joel Embiid.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Here's Jerome. Guarded by Embiid. And that one is good from Jerome.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Oubre kicks to Embiid. Vancouver pulls it in. Lee's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And yes, it's good.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Oubre. Ring shot on the way. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Oubre's got his first
Vancouver
2 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
It'll be Vancouver with their first timeout of the game here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
And a quick review, looking at some numbers here for Big Smooth. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And it's a strong accomplishment. Third best in field goal percentage. He just refuses to take bad shots. That's why his coaches love him. Here's Andrews. He's got 19. There's Lee with the 3. It's good, and that takes him to 77% shooting this game. 10 for 13.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now, here's Maxey. 12 points for him.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Here's Lee. Banked in off the glass. Lee's got 25 points in the game.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Inside, Bryant. That one misses. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Back to Lee. Over George. There's Williams. And he drops in the way up off the glass. Williams has got 6.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
When Maxey is feeling himself, he can really fill up that stat sheet.
Here's Andrews. He's covered by Maxey. Here's Lee. Fader on the way. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
You thought that first quarter was good? He's been even better in the second.
Here's Grimes. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Personal foul. First team
And now
foul.
you see the 2K leaderboard.
Shooting for
Not only have
Philadelphia.
these teams
Quentin
caused a lot of
Grimes.
turnovers over the last 10 games,
At the line
but they've
for 2.
scored off them as well.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Vancouver has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Lee with the ball. Now defended by Embiid. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Grizzlies have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
Shooting 2.
free throw from Lee is good.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
And he makes both free throws. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Maxey passes to Embiid. The jump hook for just the fourth time today. It is good. That one makes him 4 for 10.
A gifted interior scorer. When Embiid establishes himself down there, he is almost automatic.
And when you look at the moves that Embiid has in the mid-range, he moves like a guard out there.
He studies film of Kobe and Jordan. Look, it shows up when you watch his footwork. It's amazing to see someone his size move so fluid.
And Philadelphia has possession after Vancouver got the three-pointer. Ryan, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
Ryan with the bucket.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's George. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Grizzlies. Lee outside. Lets the three fly. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now, here's Maxey. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Embiid.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Buries it from three-point range.
Joel Embiid.
Embiid's got 11.
Heads up on the money pass by Maxey. Great vision.
On the wing, Lee, defended by George. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Now, here is George.
Paul
He has
George.
5.
And you love the way that PG can get you a bucket on and off the ball. That versatility speaks volumes.
Here's Andrews. And the rejection by Embiid. Maxey on the wing. Checking some stats on him right now. He's averaging just around 22.5 points a game. Now, here's George. Not a lot of room. That one's good. Just his 3rd make brings him to 3 for 8 in this game. Vancouver has gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Passes to Lee. Over George. No good from Lee. Here's Philadelphia. 9 points in a row. Good run for him right now. Shot by Grimes. No good. Vancouver has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And nice to see the strong inside game they're playing this quarter.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
That's good from Jackson.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
Here's Grimes. 6 points for him. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Now here's Lee. He's guarded closely. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And it's Vancouver having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Looking at Vancouver. Kenny, give us your take.
Their passing was clearly superior in the first half. They were playing a team game, not one-on-one basketball. Good player movement, good ball movement, and they have a healthy lead to show.
Shaq, what'd you think about Philadelphia?
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. Can't match up physically, you're toast. That's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take it down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you got to stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Williams is out there with Jackson. Then there's Lights Out. And there's Skinny. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. And that's the group for Taylor Jenkins as we begin the second half.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Here's Andrews and the foul on Big Smooth. And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul.
Here's Nembhard. Kicks it to Jackson. No good from outside. Philadelphia shooting 41% for the game. Maxey finds George. Lee with the steal. And now in transition is Lee. Here we go. Over Maxey. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that's 31 points for Lights Out.
Why fade away there? Just making the shot more difficult, if you have to ask me.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. For the Sixers, it's championship or bust. Joel Embiid said there's nothing to be happy about just getting to the conference finals or the finals. You got to win the whole thing. That's the goal. And every single day, it's just trying to find ways to make that happen. Back to you.
Yep, all or nothing. David, thank you. To the left side wing. Here's Ryan, guarded by Jackson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Jaren Jackson. For Philadelphia, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. He's perfect from the line this time. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. The pass to Lee. The fadeaway. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Embiid's got his 4th rebound in this one. Ryan the pass to Maxey. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Maxey.
Turning on the Jets, Maxey found a lane and made them pay.
There's a lob to Jackson. The shot comes out. Philadelphia shooting 43% for the game. Williams against Embiid. Over Williams, and again it's Philadelphia.
In the mid-range, Embiid is pretty confident. He goes right up and drains that jump shot with ease.
Here's Nembhard. He's got 8. Count the basket. Nembhard's got 10 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
And the 76ers call time here. Lee really making a difference here.
Okay, I'm going to take you guys inside the huddle, all right? The message from coach is simple. Stop him.
Take this chance to showcase the top setup man at the small forward position in the NBA. And you take a look at Lee, one of the best passers in the NBA, always looking to get his teammates involved.
The passes we've seen some of these guys make from the wing, just outstanding, truly gifted distributors.
They give their teams an element that not every squad has. That kind of passing from the small forward spot allows an offense to be much more free-flowing. Their execution after halftime has been excellent, making their first 4.
From deep three-point land, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Grimes. Another shot. Embiid, no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
9 feet out. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Lee. Jackson's got 9.
His instincts as a shot blocker allow Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot.
Now, here's George. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Grimes. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
First personal foul.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
For Philadelphia, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Vancouver has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And a moment to check out Tyrese Maxey here. His last 10 games have been exceptional. He's averaging 20 points, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
The shot by George, no good. Vancouver, they've gone an even 50% to the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. From the wing. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Ryan's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Grimes lays it up and banks it in. Grimes has got 7 points for the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Now a timeout called by Vancouver.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Williams. And then for Philadelphia, Kelly Oubre comes in for George. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Maxey. Here's Nembhard. He's got 10. Here's Andrews. And the 3-ball is good. Skinny's got 22.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Embiid. Aldama with the rebound. For Vancouver, they've gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Passes it to Embiid. Shoots over Aldama. That one is good from Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 15.
Well, you like guys who can work that in-between area, really keeps the defense honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And now Philadelphia on the break. Here's Grimes. Good, nice job down low. Grimes has got 9 points now in just the second half.
That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Here's Nembhard. Ryan with the rebound. Ryan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And Lee pulls it down.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Mr. Moves. No scoring in this one. Here's Embiid. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
The team just loves to see Embiid fired up on offense like this. They really rely on his scoring ability.
Lots of room. And there's Vancouver with another bucket.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Oubre can't get it to go. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Vancouver. Here's Andrews. 24 points for him. He's off from 17 feet. Here's Ryan. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Here's Andrews. Steps back and drains the jump shot. Skinny's got 26 points.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
Oubre for 3. Good D by Lee.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
Here's Nembhard. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Dives to the hoop. They get a hand on it. Down low from 12 feet out. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Lee outside. Shoots over Oubre. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's now 35 points for Lights Out. Here's Grimes. He's got 15. In the corner, it's Oubre. 6 on the shot clock. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Now let's take a look at the scoring breakdown tonight, divided between the starters and the reserves for the 76ers. Vancouver has gone 6 of 14 with the 3 ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Here's Andrews. And that one, good. Skinny's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Really putting the bigger defender on his heels. I love seeing aggressive finishes like that.
Now here's Embiid. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Embiid's got 19 points.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Nembhard, the pass to Jackson. And the 3 off target. Philadelphia's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tipped away. Here's Grimes, covered by Lee. And here's Oubre. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. There's the pass to Nembhard. And he gets the bucket. Nembhard's got 14 points for the game.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Mr. Moves passes to Ryan. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
Grizzlies ball.
And now let's check out the teams with the best free throw percentage. Fourth, the 76ers.
Both teams really well served to be very aggressive attacking the rim because of how well they shoot the ball at the free throw line.
Andrews passes to Jackson.
2 minutes remaining.
And a wide open look for Lee. Sinks the triple. Lee's got 38 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
1:52 left in the third. Here's Mr. Moves. Still without a basket. From the stripe, the Grizzlies pull it in. Lee's got rebound number 13 with that last one. Here's Jackson. Banked in off the glass.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Ryan. No good, unable to end this run.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Hands it from downtown. 31 points for Skinny.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Oubre outside. And they get it back. Five to shoot. Goes back up. Embiid trying to break loose. Oubre can't get it to go.
Oh, wow. He's yet to score this quarter. It is not for a lack of trying. They just need him to make something.
And counting the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you can see the strength that Jackson has added to that huge frame. He is turning into a monster.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Williams, he's checked in for Vancouver. Then for the 76ers, Paul George comes in for Oubre, and Maxey subbed in for Mr. Moves. And that one falls for Jackson. There's 31 seconds left to play in the third. Maxey passes to Ryan. Outside, George, stolen by Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And that one's good, George.
And moving George around the floor keeps the defense guessing.
Off the mark. And it's Vancouver sitting at a lead of 40 points at the end of the quarter. Terrific play. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We'll get right back to the action when we return. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Big Smooth out there with Andre Drummond. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then it's George. And it's Maxey in at the point. Oubre outside. He kicks to George. We love the fact that the NBA is constantly evolving. Greg, what have you thought of the recent schedule adjustments?
I think the league's done a great job cutting down on the back-to-backs. And also, I like these two-game, like baseball-style series we've seen. Limiting travel helps big time.
Now Lee. Paul George missing from long range. Lee passes to Nembhard. And that's going to be a travel.
He's been pretty careless with the ball. 4 turnovers is a stat you do not want next to your name.
George with the ball. Oubre outside. The three. And Lee pulls it down.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
Kicks it to Wells. Picked off in midair. Here's Maxey. Plays it in off the breakaway.
Fast hands by Maxey, snatching that ball and setting up the break.
Lee against Maxey. Here's Wells. Up and in on the layup.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Now here's George. And it's Paul George with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Vancouver. Jerome comes in for ABC. That's a 2 from Lee. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Drummond's got 4 rebounds in this game. Caldwell Pope against Oubre. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup.
Crafty at cashing in from there. Oubre Jr. enjoys working on his interior game when given the opportunity.
Here's Jerome. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. The Grizzlies with another miss.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Up top, Maxey. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Drummond. Wells grabs the miss. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Jackson dishes to Wells. Pass to Lee. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Andre Drummond picks one up.
At the line for 2, Lee.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
First free throw is good. And for a while, the West held bragging rights on being better than the Eastern Conference. Richard, you think that's changed?
I think so. You see a number of powerhouses now in the Eastern Conference, and the West is way more open.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Embiid, he's checked in for Big Smooth. Kyle Kuzma comes in for George. And Mr. Moves subbed in for Maxey. And both free throws good for Lee. Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Mr. Moves passes to Drummond. Over Wells. And it's off the back rim, no good. Grizzlies shooting impressively throughout at 62%. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points. As they set their sights on locking up the win, he has to do everything in his power to make this happen.
Oubre outside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And they'll keep possession. Mr. Moves passes to Kuzma. And the shot goes down. Kuzma's got his first basket.
And as long as Kuzma is able to hit jumpers, he's going to have a place in this league and cash a few paychecks.
Here's Jerome. Lays it up off the glass. Here's Mr. Moves. Over to the wing. Here's Embiid. 2 points. That one goes. Embiid's got 21 in the game.
Just so nimble for his size. Embiid able to still knock down the shot. Just great coordination.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
The 76ers shooting the pedestrian 36% in the fourth quarter. The offense not doing their best work of late. Here's Mr. Moves. Stolen by Jackson. And the NBA said expansion should wait until after the new CBA. Craig, that's done, so what new teams?
I mean, Kevin, it seems like Seattle's been waiting forever. Professional teams have been crowding into Las Vegas, and don't sleep on Mexico City. A lot of potential fans south of the border.
Here's Mr. Moves. Here's Embiid. And the layup's good off the glass. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now, he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Now here's Lee. Here's Jerome. Buries the long-range jumper. The 76ers have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Mr. Moves passes to Drummond. For 3, Oubre. Jerome with the rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Outside Jackson. Here's the 3. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Mr. Moves. Battles through traffic and lays it in.
Assist from Oubre.
Grizzlies have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Here's Jerome. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
And being taller than most point guards, he puts that length to use. Example A right there.
Now here's Embiid. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. So around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries. More missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
And he knocks down the first one.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And Embiid drops them both.
A scoring machine. There's just no shot Embiid's afraid to take.
Vancouver has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Andrews. Jackson trying to break free. And they recover it. Tries again. Good D by Embiid. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Kuzma. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Maxey against Lee. Here's Embiid. Good. Embiid's got 16 here in the second half.
Credit to the defense for getting all over Embiid, but he just muscles his way to a good look inside.
Pass to Nembhard. And the foul called on Mr. Moves. That is his first foul of the game. Now we know, Richard, you've made your stance on shortening the NBA season very clear. Are you still opposed to the idea?
I am so opposed to it. When you think about Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, you think about the travel that these guys had to do, and they still played 82 games. They weren't sitting in first-class seats. And now, fast forward 40, 50 years, players can't do that. Are they going to shorten the game? I'm sorry. Stick with the history.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
As crafty as they come. George has lots of experience when it comes to mixing up defenders.
Paul George.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Vancouver.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
And George drops them both. All right, Richard, with the game on the line, which current player would you choose taking the last shot?
You can't go wrong with Dame time. KD is up there, too, because he can get his shot off from anywhere. But you give me one shot, I'm going to say Klay Thompson.
Jackson misses.
Oh, man, for whatever reason, he can't get it going from three, and he's pretty good from there.
Ryan with the bucket.
And, man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Lee passes to Williams. Maxey looking it over. Ryan. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
He is totally in the zone, showing his incredible focus when it comes to attacking the glass.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Here's Andrews. Takes it into the teeth of the knee and converts the layup. Skinny's got 14 points now in the second half. Maxey against Lee. Maxey kicks to George. The three-pointer, no good.
Another miss from him, struggling to find his rhythm.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Maxey. And Richard, with this new collective bargaining agreement, the players will now be able to invest in NBA teams.
A chance for them to capitalize on skyrocketing franchise valuations. I love it. And it's a big deal. The NBA is the first league to allow player investment. Always ahead of the pack.
And he makes the first. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The 76ers shooting 43% from the floor.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
To the right side. Here's Ryan, guarded by Jackson. Ryan with the bucket. Ryan's got 6 here in this quarter.
And that's the kind of move that will always pay off, even against tight defense like he was facing on that possession.
Here's Nembhard. Passes it to Andrews. And a miss there on the triple. Here's Ryan, guarded by Jackson. And the shot is good. 26 points for Big Smooth.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Grizzlies.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so this will now translate to 14 wins on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Lights Out.
Honestly, I just love how relentless he is on the glass, making a big effort to pull the ball in and give his teammates extra chances.
Here's Nembhard. No good on the 3.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
Did a great job closing the gap, making the shooter feel uncomfortable. Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. At the elbow, it's Jackson. From 8, and he gets it to go.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Here's Ryan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Jaren Jackson.
That's on Jaren Jackson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Ryan. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Good on both. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. So it's Vancouver picking up the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Jaren. A young team, but you're going in the right direction. How does a game like tonight help you keep that flow?
It's progress. You know, everything is progress. A win you can learn something from, a loss you can learn something from. So we're taking every little bit of it, and we're just happy to get one at home today.
It's a step in the process, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. See you next time.